That's me, James Bell. When I became a tech billionaire, it gave me a chance to change the world.
CBS 电视台新作《Pure Genius》尝试挑战医学的可能性。当一个医学中心拥有世界上所有的资源时，他们有办法治愈一切吗？故事开始于 Dermot Mulroney 饰演的传统医师，从俄亥俄州来到 Augustus Pruitt 所饰演的科技富翁开的邦克山医院。
Welcome to the revolution.
这间医院拥有最尖端的高科技医疗仪器，来治疗罕见疾病和不治之症。
Welcome to Bunker Hill.
You've given us hope. Because of your pregnancy, you chose not to have chemotherapy. At the rate your cancer is growing, we don't have weeks to act. We have days.
If we wait until the fetus is viable, it will be too late.
For our baby?
For both of you. I didn't build this hospital to deliver bad news, so we will find a way to save both you and your baby.
在比弗利山庄的佩利中心 Pure Genius 的班底聚在一起讨论这部独一无二的医疗科技影集。
It's Silicon Valley meets medicine. It's the hospital of the future. We're combining traditional medicine with the most innovative technology and seeing how those come together.
I would say there's an element of procedural. You know, there are 2 cases a week, but then the long arc stories are so beautiful and you know, you see your aunt, you see your uncle, you see your brother, you see your sister in these characters, and you know the relationships remind you of you sometimes.
You've got patients that you really get invested in. You get a staff that you really get invested in. You get storylines that, you know, you can sit around with your family and watch, that you can, you know, have your boyfriend over and you can, like, you know, date night and kind of watch Pure Genius together.
But the excitement is every week we have patients coming in with issues and problems and cases that have maybe never been seen before, or they've been seen before but nobody wants to touch them, or they don't feel like there's any way to actually solve them, and we figured that out.
男主角 Dermot Mulroney 简单地讲了一下他质朴的角色和富翁伙伴间碰撞出的火花。
But on the show, I come from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I broke some rules as a doctor, so I kind of got disbarred or whatever that is. You know, they took away my credentials, but that's exactly who James Bell wanted, is somebody who's open to doing things differently. So it's a better match than it seems, even though it plays like I'm a little conservative and he's the, you know, the leading, cutting edge guy. It's a great combination because, like I said, you combine medicine with this kind of genius technology and you're making magic.
魔法也许会实现，但是 Augustus Pruitt 的角色 James Bell 最后会不会失去自我，像现实生活中恶名昭彰的制药老板 Martin Scully 利用这独步的医疗科技哄抬药价来图利自己呢？
Not yet. I'd have to say, I mean, that's a good question. Let's just be real. Martin Scully is a terrible person. We haven't explored that yet, but I mean, I would be really interested to do that. Price gouging is a big thing right now. That crazy EpiPen situation's wild. Again, I tell you one thing that we are exploring is if you have this much power, you have the ability to make all these things and to make these things happen. You know, that power can go to your head. And I guess the conflict in Bunker Hill becomes just because you can do something medically, is it ethical to do so?
There's only been one case of GSS in the Bay Area in the last 50 years. She had a child she gave up for adoption, August 28th, 1985, your birthday. If I'm gonna even think about uprooting my life to come here, I need to know why you're here, why we're all here. Are we here to save the world? Or are we all here to save James Bell?
Pure Genius 一句最大的卖点是它网罗了所有超乎常人想象的最新科技。
New scan of Margot's heart. There's only one way to remove the tumor, and a million ways it could go wrong.
What if I could give you a million chances to get it right?
像是利用3维立体打印机打造人体器官，或是能够读到昏迷病患内心的精密仪器。
See, it's Dad.
Hi, Daddy.
Well, I can't give it away. I can't give it away because we have amazing stuff that's technology that's either in the medical world right now or is soon to be implemented into the medical world that I don't want to give away because that is I would say that's kind of a character of the show, is this new technology every week.
Favorite gadget? It's something that's actually happening now. It's the virtual reality. I've spent a lot of time in hospital rooms. My mom's a 3-time breast cancer survivor, so I've spent a lot of time in hospital, and I think you don't realize like how much someone's morale actually comes down being in these drab, scary rooms. Hospitals suck, and I think that's one really great thing about Bunker Hill and virtual reality is you can go anywhere that you want to be, and it actually really changes how you feel.
The thing that really impresses me the most about our show is that we have an e-hub, is what we're calling it, and basically we're monitoring the community. So it's like a hospital without walls, which is brilliant because patients don't have to come into the hospital every time. Sometimes people think, oh my gosh, I don't need to go into the hospital, and then something tragic happens. This way, we can monitor people right from the hospital.
Some of the stuff they can do is pretty crazy. Stem cells, I think, are maybe a big key to the future. We've almost cured AIDS. We've almost prevented AIDS completely. That's pretty amazing. We're getting close to cancer too. There's some pretty incredible, big things happening in medicine right now, and it's very exciting to be able to tell these stories.
So a lot of medical shows, we love them. We've loved them over the years. Beleaguered, the ER, underfunded hospital. We're not that at all. We have all the money and all the tech that we can possibly get, and really what we're doing is making miracles. I say that really genuinely because I know this is a show that people will watch, and then they'll think about it, and then they'll call their grandmother, and then they'll call their grandmother's doctor and ask them, hey, did you see this thing? Or I heard about this thing. And what we're putting into the storylines are maybe a little bit in the future, but I assure you all of them are real. We're not making anything up, so that the stuff that you're seeing will be possible. If it's not even now, it will be like in 5 minutes. So your grandmother's going to be able to take advantage of what they're seeing on really fun drama to watch, yeah.
I should tell you, I did have the genetic test done, and it came back positive for GSS. Over the next 5 years, the man that everybody calls a genius won't be able to remember his own name.
I'm so sorry, James.
I built the hospital for all the wrong reasons, but does that really matter?
I want to be part of this.
请期待这部充满科技感的 CBS 医疗影集新作《Pure Genius》。
Welcome to Bunker Hill.